Hello, hello, friends. I am showing you a little bit of a sneak peek inside the book today, inside Reena's Kind Kitchen. So I know some of you saw the other day that I posted that the books have arrived. I have my copies, and that means they're going to be shipped out nice and early or on time for you guys. Not early, but on time. There won't be any delay. So today I wanted to show you what the book looks like a little bit and inside and how it compares to plant-powered families in size and all of that. And I have exactly about 9 minutes. It's not exactly about, right? It's either exactly or about. One or the other, Dreena. I have about 9 minutes. I have quinoa cooking, so I have as much time as it takes to cook the quinoa, and then when the alarm or the timer starts going off, I got to be out of here. So I can't go over. That's my my way of trying to stay on time today. So I know a lot of you have seen my photos, and let's show you the actual book now. So here it is, Dreena's Kind Kitchen. I've got a couple of tabs in there to show you some things. And there's the back cover with some photos. So here's plant-powered families, and here's how it compares. It's actually a bigger book. So the trim size is what they call it. Can you see it's a little bigger than plant-powered families? Hi, Brandy. Hey there. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. So, you know how plant-powered feels in your hands, the size of it. And it's a beautiful book. It has the same like matte feel, which I love on the covers. And smells good. It's weird, I know. And inside, I know a lot of you really liked the chapter coding in plant-powered families, the color coding of different chapters. So we did that again for this book, and we used different tones. So I think that the color tones in plant-powered families were like a little more playful for children. These are deeper, like jewel tones. Hi, Diane, and hi, Jenny. Seeing everyone jump in. I smell new books too. See, it's a thing, right? Smelling the books. So here's the different chapters. You can see the color coding. Can you see that is there for the chapters as well? So that when you're going through, just like a quick flip to see if you're in mains or desserts or dips, dressings, that kind of thing. And the introduction to the book. So there's a couple of extras that are in the book, right? There's the recipes, and then there's like the extras. So the extras, in addition to the recipes, I have the introductory section is from grocery store to chopping board. So I kind of walk you through how I, manage like food prep, and after getting the groceries, bringing it home, and kind of getting like a little organized with it, how I wash produce before I use it and have it ready in the fridge, and which items I wash, which items you can prep in advance, like chop in advance, that kind of thing, batch cooking, and little tips like, for instance, lemon and orange zest. When you have organic lemons, just zesting a bunch of those and then putting it in the freezer and having it ready for recipes, like those ideas. And then that section goes on a few pages, and then it moves into Kind Kitchen FAQs. So these are the questions that you guys have asked me, over the years. And sometimes these questions come up very frequently, right? It's very FAQ. Like, can you freeze burgers? And what about hummus? Can you freeze hummus? And what's the difference between, spelt flour and whole wheat pastry flour when baking? And what can you do with leftover coconut milk? And like all of these questions that come up. What else have I got here? Do I need to refrigerate flax seeds and hemp seeds? Do I need to store nuts in the freezer? Like those kinds of questions that come up frequently, and I address all those. And then I get into the recipes, and that's when the color coding starts. And I made those waffles the other day on a live TV segment, so you can catch that out on my page too, Wow on Waffles. And another feature of the book that I want to show you, and I'm going to show you with this chickpea satay casserole. I'm so great at showing the pictures, aren't I? I like block out my face, and I've got the the sun shining on it. I'm so savvy. This casserole, like, I love this dish. It's one of those things that I've included ingredients in that you wouldn't imagine to make the sauce, and blended it all up. And then it's a one pot dish. It all goes into the oven. Boom, it's done. It's like a really delicious base, with like fragrant, kind of like exotic flavors, and then with chickpeas and vegetables. And then I show you recipe renewal. So like, I feature this throughout a lot of recipes in the book, this renewal idea that you've got your recipe, you've made a dish, and unless you have savages living in your house like I do, teenage savages and a husband who, eat a lot of food, hopefully you have leftovers, or you double the recipe, which I often do. And then what do you do with those leftovers, right? They're in your fridge. Maybe you don't want to have it the same way the next night. Like, the beauty of eating plant-based is getting creative, I think, with those elements, and reworking leftovers so easily. And food keeps much better when it's plant-based too, right? So for instance, with this casserole dish, I offer up using it to stuff into sweet potatoes, and also like adding some extra ingredients in it for the sweet potatoes, and then like baking it up, right? So there's different things you can do with that recipe rather than having it the exact same way. You could toss this into a pasta sauce or into a pasta as a leftover. So I do that frequently with the recipes. Same with the no butter, no chicken. That recipe's on my site, and a lot of you love that one. And so when you see those yellow blocks, that's what I'm doing there. Because, people ask me that a lot, like, what do you, like for quick meals, how do you make a quick meal? Well, that's how I make quick meals. Like, I make big batches of things, have it in the fridge, and then go, what can I do with it? Like, just kind of not always thinking that it has to be the same way. Like, who cares how it's served if you're enjoying it? Who cares if it's served in a Buddha bowl, or if it's served on potatoes, or it's tossed into pasta, or, you have it over greens? Like, as you enjoy it, who cares, right? It's your dinner, and just have fun with it, not feel like it has to be a particular thing. And then I have a holiday chapter as well. So, my other books, I didn't have a specific, well, my first book, actually, I had kind of a specific holiday chapter, but this one, it's called, and here we go with the images again, Holiday Fare. And I have a new tort in there, like a chickpea tort, because you guys have loved the festive chickpea tart, but I wanted to make something that had no crust and was a little bigger, a little bit more like substantial for a main dish. And that's here in the mains of the book. And then I have a few, like I have a gravy, and I have New Year's baked beans. So like, the like New Year's good luck baked beans. And this really beautiful Guinness-less, here I go with my corny recipe names, Guinness-less sheet cake, which I developed this recipe years ago and just never posted it, and wanted to kind of keep it for a book because it's like a light spice cake, and it has this really nice like date caramel cream on top. So that's really good. And a chocolate chip cookie recipe. This one worked out so well. My testers loved it, and it's oil-free, of course, and as are all of the recipes in the book. So I see a lot of comments coming in, and I'm going to reply to you after I jump off, because I'm already, there's my beeper, it's my quinoa's cooked. So it's telling me to get off the camera, and I think almost 10 minutes of me babbling on is probably enough anyhow. So I have the links in the description, the video description, to check out the book. I have a blog post with all the details, and then where to pre-order. So you have like another 2 weeks and a little bit to pre-order and get the freebies, being a free recipe ebook, another 12 recipes. And if you order more than one copy, there's extra like free gifts that you can get, including some video demos that I do of the recipes, and enter the giveaways. So I've mentioned this. We have a giveaway of, oh gosh, my quinoa. I don't think it'll burn. I've got another few seconds. A giveaway of an Instant Pot, O Cosmetics Vegan Skincare, which I love, love, love. I've used it for over a year now. Compliment Vegan Supplement, and did I say Instapot? Oh, Blend Tech package giveaway. So I want you guys to get in on that giveaway and get the freebies. So another 2 weeks or so for that. So that's the book. Just another peek of how it kind of compares to Plant Power Families. There we go. See, it's a little bigger. I think you guys are going to love it. I'm excited to get it out to you. Thanks for watching. And thank you to everyone that has already ordered and you've messaged and just like really supportive for this new project, new book. I greatly appreciate your support and excited to get it out to you. Okay, that's it. My oven is screaming at me. Okay, bye.